Hey guys, Omni here. We're about to dive into the penultimate episode of Masters of the Universe Revelation. The last episode focused mostly on evil-lyn and her kind of new role as the sorceress, as well as her place at Skeletor's side, just kind of reevaluating her priorities and all that stuff, but which led in the end to her betraying him, seducing him, and getting the sword of power away from him. I like the way she did it too. Like, it's like, hey, you use the power. If we bone while you're imbued with the power, who knows? You might kill me. So he relinquishes it to get his juices flowing, and she nabs the sword. Now she's got the power. Now she's wielded. She's called upon it herself, and she destroyed Paternia using it. Like, oh, after she saw the void and how meaningless life is and all that stuff, the vastness of the universe, she's like, you guys are living for nothing, so let me just free you from that. And destroys their afterlife, which I don't necessarily, maybe I misunderstood what she was trying to do there, but I was like, wait a minute, but doesn't that give them something to live for? It's created to do that. It's Eternia. It's outside of it. I don't know. It was fun all the same, though. Seeing a little bit of the fallout from everything that happened in the first episode of part one. But the big twist, just after Tila's decided to take up the mantle of sorceress and start tapping into that power to fight one sorceress with another, some unexpected help arrives at their door as Skeletor arrives in chains. I'm assuming now, given what happened, he's going to be... I was like, hey, want some help? I didn't expect that. But guys, let's go ahead and get ready to dive into this. If you want to see the full-length reaction, it's over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access as well. It's one of the ways you can help support us over here, help us do what we do, and hopefully expand our operations into other things. But all you need to do is have your own footage, sync it up with the time codes over there, and you can see the full-length reaction to every episode that we cover here of every show we've been covering this year. I got movies over there as well, so you can see all of that. Because when it comes to YouTube, I have to trim everything down to 10 minutes for you guys to see it. And that leaves a little bit, quite a bit, on the cutting room floor that you get to miss out on. But of course, I know not everybody can support us in that way, and I appreciate everybody who has. But of course, another way is simply by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it really helps us in the long run, because the more engagement you give the videos, the more you interact with them, the more YouTube promotes them and recommends them to other people and brings them in. And I hope everybody who is seeing these videos popping up on their feed or anything like that, if you're new to the channel, I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoy. I hope you subscribe, because we're going to be continuing on and covering some other things down the line, like Hawkeye, Cobra Kai Season 4, Witcher Season 2, as well as the Book of Boba Fett coming up. So keep an eye out for that. That all said and down out of the way, let's get into this episode. Hope for a Destination. Here we go.
Citizens of Eternia, we're in dire need of your help. Please, hear my message and...
Ooh.
You gotta keep trying, T.
I need a working transmitter. A big one with buttons instead of all of this magic stuff.
The magic stuff in these mountains is older than time itself and more powerful than any mere transmitter. We just need someone to figure out how to use it.
The sorceress could have reached them, but I'm not the sorceress.
If anyone can commune with that power and use it to reach out to everyone on Eternia, it's you.
We believe in you, Tila.
Wait, where's Adam?
You're actually scared of evil-lyn, aren't you?
I admit that I've never shied away from taking a life, but it has always been as a means to an end. I had but a taste of what's to come. And once the apex is reached, her power will increase 1,000 times over that. She'll have the power to end the entirety of existence, and the will. I made sure of that. We still have a chance, and I can't believe I'm even saying this out loud. If we work together, if we're to survive, you're going to have to call down the power.
I don't have the sword.
I saw you do it without the sword.
You saw a mindless, dangerous weapon.
And the only thing powerful enough to stand a chance against a god.
I will not give that thing life again.
Then what are we going to do? Ask her nicely to please stop destroying the universe? Oh my god.
was interesting.
I witnessed the death of God at the beginning of time. We have always been alone. The more I see and feel the fabric of all things, the horror, the pain that ties us together.
I don't think anyone's supposed to see the entire universe like this.
Oh, is that what you think, Beast Man? I should point this city sword in your direction and turn you into my little battle dog, saddle and all.
You could.
Just like him.
Evil-lyn's got Grayskull, the sword, and the power. I mean, what if we're walking into a
Oh, shit, that scared the fuck out of me.
Oh, look, Lenny, it's Panther.
I've always been more of a dog person.
Told you.
Your Eminence?
You're armed with pleasantries. Oh, don't tell me you came here to talk.
You're now the most powerful being that ever lived. Fighting you would be useless.
But so much more.
I think she's distracted.
Let's keep it that way.
Mine's bigger.
Oh, the Orlax.
Well,
Oh, he broke out on his own. Dude, them working together is fucking cool. Ooh.
I will kill you for that.
Oh my god.
Is that Pig Boy and Goat Man?
They've reached the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, well, you look like a... We don't do puns! Kill him!
I'm not suddenly a sorceress just because I was related to one. My message didn't work because I don't work.
I heard you
You did?
as loudly and clearly as I hear myself speak right now. It reminded me of your mother. Thank you for being my daughter. Now you need to be something greater than that.
Nothing in this universe will ever be greater than being your daughter.
That goofy ass robo horse.
I vow I will waste no more of my life. Marlena, my love, I am so sorry.
I'm sorry, Randor.
We will live for each other, as we always have.
What in the universe did Tila put in that message?
A little magic.
I just noticed it's got the ram's heads on the glyphs. Is it her mom? Yeah.
Your whole life I've wanted to tell you, Tila. But now we're out of time. There is no higher calling than to love you.
Why are you only telling me now?
So you will understand that to step into the waters is to be tethered to this place. I never wanted you to know the isolation I felt, Tila. Ever, you can save the entire universe. And that means you have to be strong enough to let them go.
Damn. She's just like prancing around as orbs. Ooh, I like that. Dude, Powerhouse is just so good with their animation and their creativity. Oh, he got a cut in. Oh my goodness.
I handed you a life you never would have known without me.
So I should be grateful? For what? For the tirades, the verbal abuse, the physical abuse, and after I was sure you were dead, and I was finally free of you, you invaded my body, you attached yourself to me like a tick and drained me of my life.
Please, I saw your existence after I was gone. You call that a life? I rewarded you. I gave you all of this.
I took all of this from you, just like you took everything from me. I am my own.
But I loved you, Lynn.
You can't love. But since you've shown us that killing you doesn't actually kill you, then I'm just going to have to kill everything, aren't I? I will unmake it all. All Eternians have buried their differences in an effort to join together to stop me. That would be so inspiring if it wasn't so stupid.
You destroyed Eternia before their very eyes. There's barely a soul alive who'd fight for you now.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, hey, she's releasing Subternia on the world is what I'm gathering here. Yep. Oh, look who's back.
Eternia! For God,
Dark Lyn? Damn. All right, man. Was there some shenanigans in like the trailer, man? I thought we were fighting Skeletor at the end, but I guess, I guess like we always saw them like waging war against the forces of darkness, which we didn't necessarily see Skeletor leading that in those moments. We just assumed as much. And I'm liking what they're doing. I'm liking what they're doing. I like Lynn in this new form, like her taking power of her own and overcoming her trauma finally. I like what she's doing. Like everything she said about Skeletor has been true, man. Like I get it. At the same time, she's become exactly what he was. Though she gave Beastman the benefit of the choice. It's like, what are you? And what do you want to be in this moment? And then it's not like she forced him into a battle cat type situation. She waited, like she gave him the choice and the option. When he proposed it was only when she did that. So it's just kind of like, she is kind of like a little bit better than Skeletor. But the fight between her, Skeletor, and Adam was really cool. Like seeing him use his powers to help Adam. Like they were actually cooperating and them coming up with this plan. It was really fun. Like just him zipping through the portals, and then they actually got a hit on her, but it's not like it did much of anything at all. Yeah, everything's coming together. Teela was successful in sending out the message, even though she didn't think she was, at least. So all of Eternia is rallied together. Randor and the mom, forget her name right now, they're making up, assuming they survive this. Teela got to converse with the sorceress down in the pool of the energy beneath Grayskull, where the transformation happens. And she's like, it just reminds me a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender, when Aang to master the Avatar state had to let go of everything he feared to lose, forget everybody that all of his earthly attachments, whether it be material or personal. to obtain that power. And now Tila's got a similar choice. But at least in this context, it just binds her to Grayskull, so anybody can come visit. It's not the worst existence possible, but I don't know. What's he gonna do? Evil-lyn just wants to unmake all of reality, because at the end of the day, like, it's just like this bleak, like, realist kind of view on the universe. It's like, yeah, I mean, people just are born to die. It's one of those bleak, like, realities that sometimes hits you and it makes you stay up at night just pondering existence and the point of it all. And I get it. I get what she's feeling, but she also saw that, like, I guess, at the creation, those were the gods, the ram, the snake, and then Zor, the eagle, all died in the beginning as the world was created. Weird little lore thing to kind of add in there, but I liked it all. Again, the combat, the animation in this has been great. The music has been great. The moment between Duncan and Tilo, I also really enjoyed that. But yeah, we're heading into the finale, guys. So what do you think of this episode? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. You can join the Discord. We can talk about it there as well. Links to that and all my socials down below. Remember, the full-length reactions on Patreon, or if become a member on the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korsgov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Jeffrey Hale, and various abominations. Thank you guys so much for your support. We're almost at the end of this journey, and it's been quite the ride, but I'll see you guys in the finale. Take care, everybody.